All right. So we are back. First time in the booth for me and Jeff Cat.
Yo,
Your
yo.
R6 mod of the league.
Something like that. Rules guy. Real
Boy,
boring
let me
title.
tell you, we got some stuff to go over.
It's I guess it's kind of fitting that it's you and I here for this one, because this is it's gonna be a bro league first tonight.
Yeah. Gonna be an interesting one. So, due to the rules, I'll let Jeff get into this here in a moment. But tonight in the matchup versus, we'll take a look real quick. Squirrel versus Emotional Damage. So, for this match, we are going to be playing a 4v4.
Yeah, got a little late notice with some issues. Stuff happens, we get it, but rules are rules, and we very highly encourage every team to go to the website, look at the rules. It's in Discord as well. But if the league officials, Commissioner Mosey, me, EDAC, this is for R6. But if none of these guys are notified 24 hours prior to this match schedule that is in the match events, it's gonna happen 24 hours prior, then there's nothing we can do for sub purposes. Things happen, but both teams had something happen with one player, so here we are. We got a 4v4, Mosey. It's a tough map too for 4v4.
It seems we're always a part of history with the Bro League here. We always have something going on. But, that being said, we are here. We are still going to cast. We are going to get this thing rolling for everybody.
There are 3 points to be had with these 8 players. At least it's even.
This may be the biggest 4v4 I've ever seen, Jeff.
Yeah, season opener 4v4.
Gotta love it. But we'll look at the roster real quick. So coming in for Squirrel, we have Radar, Defeat, Hobbs, and Ranger. Rico Pendejo cannot be with us today. His laptop won't turn on. And over for Emotional Damage, we have Texan, I'm Just Relic, Oreos, Pug, and Ruri. Pug actually is the one that could not make it. I think it was dinner time.
The old dinner bell it rang. Had to go.
But we do have 4v4, and it is it's something. It'll happen.
We'll say that, and we may have some people in Twitch chat, say like, well, why can't we get subs? That's
we just
kinda,
talked about it.
Yeah, that's kind of part of the rule. 24 hours, so we got to have time to match the subs up to skill level, and if we don't have time, it's just not going to happen. But here we go. Where are we going today, Mosey?
Well,
where are these 2 teams? Where are these 8 guys?
These 8 guys are going to take on Chalet.
Collective.
So,
Chalet. I feel like Chalet is going to be a tough match for 4v4. Tough map, I should say.
It may be more difficult for us than it is for them.
It's less
I don't
cams.
know. A lot of people.
Less cams.
I just did a thing. Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
Good. We're good.
Nothing happened on my end.
Everything is still fine. But, that being said, we will take a second to get into, to get everything fully set up. So we will be right back with y'all in just a moment.
Let's get into it.
All right, Jeff.
Let's get into it.
So we have it.
4v4, first time in Bro League history. Let this be a reminder to all teams and team members. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the one to, it's a bad look, I think. Don't agree to the match
nobody
time,
wants
maybe.
a 4v4.
No.
Please. God, please.
Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it, but here we are. These 8 people are going to try to make this work. We got the first ban off the board. That's Thatcher. Didn't actually see a Thatcher ban in the last match of Bro League. They let it play out.
On Chalet previously.
Maverick coming off the board along with Thatcher. So those are your 2 attackers gone and accounted for, and Kaid will be gone as well. So Wall should be fair game here. Maybe. If they bring a Cali.
Well, they're gonna ban Bandit here.
You think so?
That still leaves
That would
the
be
meat on
okay, Mira. So no Thatcher, but what do you think? You think we see an IQ for below? Maybe an Ashe? Ashe is pretty doable. Even a Zofia if they want to run the LNG meta. This looks weird. I don't like seeing only 8 people, but here we are.
I don't like it. I don't like
I feel like this changes the whole meta of how you even approach this.
Well, you're down a whole person, so...
Valkyrie could be very clutch.
It makes the whole situation a little more dire. You can't have that flex, whatever you want to bring kind of thing anymore. You gotta be sure you get what you need.
There's 0 flex, and it's kind of, hey, we need you to do your job. And if you don't do your job, you're kind of just out to dry. Oreo's on the ace. Texan with the, I guess, flex for a 4v4 purpose. Ayana.
Well, Ayana does have quite a bit of utility. She does have the Gone 6 and nades. So she can be pretty useful.
The nades are pretty clutch. Shoot goes with a sledge. I don't know how that will help him. He does have the nades though. And Twitch going for wall denial. They did bring a bandit here with landmines. So look out for, they are going to have to deal with that wall denial if they want to blow default wall. Looks like they're going to try to hit this main side here, Mosey, and take maybe take some map on that library side. Texting with some pot shots. Looks like they are going to try to work to get that main wall.
I'm reloading. Shock drone.
Just jacking up my my inputs here. I gotta remember only using.
Oh yeah, no more pedals for you, Mosey.
Number. I don't use that for this situation.
Using Gemini.
They do get the batteries off the wall. That is going to be free game for Ace on this.
Very clutch there for
Ranger
Twitch
does
to
get the first kill.
And a headshot at that. Takes out the hard. Is that the hard priest? Is that Buck?
Yeah, the Buck is gone.
I'm reloading.
Sledge.
Texan does get the pickup off of Ranger, and we're all even at 3.
Yeah, it's a good trade there.
This is so
not
strange.
Not really a trade, but a refrag per se. Texan takes one off, and he's got full control of this hallway here in library. With the footholds, he could do some damage, which would be pretty fitting since they are emotional damage. But maybe he can do some physical damage.
Emotional, physical, it's all the same.
They hit harder though. They hit different. Lemons does have some. He's got some vertical play here in solar. I don't think they're really going to test him in that trophy side though. Well open, but you do see the Azami coming into play here. Texan with the Ayana drone, hopefully getting some intel, but looks like they're turtling out pretty good on site.
Yeah, I mean, in 3v3, no reason to really, roam around too much. It's just very quiet.
I feel like this is a byproduct of the 4v4. I feel like, and there you go, defeat takes out Relic there. Almost got a second.
Nade coming in, really get it.
Frag out.
Yeah, no.
Oh, and he does take damage, but it just misses.
No ADSs here. I don't think you have a way to have Jaeger in here. Plant's going down here. Ace is going to try to stick that. Hex is going to try to cover, and he gets a C4 kill on the plant.
He's going to get shot through the footholes.
5 seconds remaining.
Texan's got one to his right and left and gets taken out. That's a pretty good hold there. Good hold by Squirrel, and they take round 1.
First ever round 1 in a 4v4 goes to Squirrel in Pro League history. Swirly Squirrels. They're coming out and playing.
Yeah, here's the thing about this 4v4. I feel like that is going to benefit the defensive side more than anything. Because when numbers are off, when the game is flipped on its head, playing defense, sitting on site, is a lot easier to do than trying to adapt your attack with only 4 people, in my opinion. I could be wrong. However,
it depends on how much they actually want to spend on a roam clear with only 4
here's the
people.
thing.
Because they did lose that entry off of the roam. They did trade it back fairly quickly, but
It was a really good refrag on Squirrel's part. However, you have less leeway, I think, to roam. So, it's kind of a catch-22. What do you do?
Yep.
Do you spend that
You
one resource?
Risk going down to 3v4 so early.
One player is a huge resource, especially in a 4v4. So
I'm interested in
it's a
seeing if
gamble.
they try to play up top here or not.
Bomb located by attackers.
That kind of goes back to our whole
Attackers are
roaming
heading
coin.
out
Do
to
they
the
want to
east of
risk
bomb.
it with their 4 people? It's
Yep.
easy to send that one person up there. If you got a gunner that can roam, yeah, go for it. Looks like Ranger may make a play at it.
You may run into Oreos here.
Swapping max.
Yeah, Oreos looks like he's going to try to take this library, but Valk may have some cams on him. He is going to smartly drone it ahead of him, though. And there you go. He gets the intel he needs. Giving soft things to Texan, who's on the center window. And, oh
no!
my goodness.
Oh my!
I don't think that could have played out any worse for emotional damage. You want to speak about emotional damage? We
That's
witnessed
it.
it firsthand.
Yeah, that is it. And
Texans
Valk is
just-
going to drop on out of there with.
Yeah, Val, job complete. Well done.
Oh my!
The biggest psych out I think we've seen so far. Soft pings going out, leading up to a team kill.
Swapping max.
Valk's sitting down in mud now.
And Ranger going with a passive play here. What's better than killing other people? Making them shoot themselves.
Device ready.
The tactic everyone wishes that they could perfect.
That might be the craziest thing we've ever seen.
They do have
It was
the Nomad.
such a
with-
great shot too.
I mean, I never would have saw that coming. I don't know if I've ever seen that angle from window to window.
I don't think Oreo saw it coming either.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Rangers on some pretty good roam here. This whole situation has slowed this attack tremendously.
Yep.
Texan is taking the bottom of the map. He has full control of the bottom. Default camp's still up, but he might run into some company here. He didn't see it.
Didn't see it. Yeah.
No. Ranger does a good job with the Valk play, takes him out. It's down to a 2v4 Relic.
Has been dropped.
Now it's down to a 4v1. Only Relic is left for emotional damage. And
Good
that's
thought
easy
to pre-fire
pickings.
that spot, but just misses it and can't clutch out a 1v4.
tough spot for Relic there, but very strong defense again for Squirrel. Unfortunate start to that attacking round, but if you're emotional damage here, I think you can chalk that one up to just as a complete fluke. Like, all right, okay, let's take a step back.
Yeah, it was over before it started.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's regroup. First round was close. We got in objective. We were able to plant.
Defenders, protect
But,
your bombs
you
from
know.
being defused by attackers.
Well, they're
right.
gonna go into the basement.
Let's see if emotional damage can turn this around here.
You want to try and pick up one or two. You know, I don't know, Jeff. Honestly, who knows what a 4v4 meta would
Well,
even look like?
Emotional damage. If the first thing you want to do in this round is don't kill a teammate. That's rule number one. Let's get into the map with 4 people
10
at
seconds to
least.
insertion.
We're gonna open that hatch
5 seconds to go.
in dining for another fallback.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
Opportunity.
defuse it.
Let's see. We got Ranger on Valkyrie.
Got a fuse this time. Could come into play.
Yeah, if they can take top, which is very doable with only 4 defenders. I think the only one they'll need to look out for top control is Ranger up top. With the Valk play, he is lingering around in library hallway.
Sequential breach activated. Launching drone.
So he could. They did do wall. So
They already
that's
have the wall open.
that is good for emotional damage.
Attackers
It looks like Twitch may be upstairs.
Yeah, Twitch is running upstairs first floor.
He's gonna find someone main stairs. Gets a soft ping out. Ranger was hanging out in the 3rd floor. There he is. He's got great eyes for this push. If Relic decides to come in this main door, it may be bad news. Or even the window for that. What a shot. What a shot by Relic. Takes out Ranger, and that takes that off the board. So that threat's neutralized immediately.
Yep. They're
Still
gonna
got the
find out
bottom
this
man,
bandit here on the bottom of main.
Yeah, this bandit's been droned like crazy. Still holding his ground, though. Landmine's holding strong.
This Izami changes the game so much.
He's
Relic with the
he's
double.
Swung at double kill from Relic.
Pops
There
is
you
gonna be
go.
the last one remaining.
Emotional damage, getting the gunplay working in their favor, and there you go. That's a 3-piece for Relic on Twitch, and that's the first round win for emotional damage.
You don't TK and get something rolling. Look what
Hey,
happens.
when the numbers are even, turns out they're pretty solid. So we're sitting at 2-1. Good round there for Relic, trying to get the momentum swung back in emotional damage's favor. They do have some guns on this team. We had Texan and Oreos last season, both with big plays for their teams last season. I think we had Landmines and Hobbs last season as well.
Correct, yep. And Defeat actually subbed in a game as well.
Yes.
Defenders,
Yes, he did.
protect your bombs from being defused by
God
attackers.
of Defeat, I think, as he was known for last season. All right, so here we go, 2-1. Emotional damage with the first win of the season on a round, I should say. Not 3 points.
And it was on the 3rd site, so you
This is
know,
true.
not as favorite of a site. So
I am happy to see that Squirrel. I don't know. I feel personally that basement hold is much
10
tougher
seconds
now.
left.
With
Azami being in
5
play.
seconds to insertion.
Zami, just the way people play this map in particular.
Attackers are moving out
It's,
to
it's
locate
a
a
lot
bomb and
tougher to
defuse
hold.
it.
It's just really easy to get that wall now on the garage. It didn't always used to be that.
People have learned and gotten much better at dealing with Thatcher being banned all the time.
People be learning.
People be learning.
Back
I'm a fan of the all purple.
It is very well documented that Jay Mosey loves him some purple.
Oh, and
shots
that's going to
going
be
out.
Ranger right off the board quick.
Reloading.
Great shots there by, I can't read it. It's very blurry for me. Shoot. I shoot. On the 0. So
Everyone
that's
else-
another
ahead.
entry for emotional damage. They've done well when they've got the entry.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much just turtled up now, just waiting on the push.
No other play you can really make with 3 people left, and
Landmines
Landmines is
takes a
taking
lot
some
of damage.
shots.
That Twitch drone is close to being able to knock him down.
He's gonna swing that anyway, and Relic gets another kill with the Twitch. The F2 is putting in work.
Oh, and they're all pushing up solar here.
A bomb
Will the
is
shotty
located.
do its job?
It can, but
And
he
it
misses the
doesn't.
shots, and 2 go off the board in quick succession, and emotional damage rattles off a second round win. 2 in a row, and we're knotted up at 2.
You know, after that TK round, emotional damage is kind of popped off.
Call me crazy, but I think that may have been the wake-up call that emotional damage needed.
Maybe it was intentional. Maybe it was like, hey, wake the fuck up.
I don't know about that, but it's definitely turned on its head here. After the first 2 rounds, Squirrel just locked up the defensive side so quick, so efficient. And then after the mishap, you know, emotional damage
Defenders,
has
protect your
kind of
bombs
locked
from
it
being
in here.
defused by attackers.
2 more rounds left in this first half, and we're knotted up at 2 apiece.
Going back to kitchen dining. Didn't want to run that back.
Yeah, I mean, that was such a landslide. I think it's a good idea to switch it up. It looked like emotional damage kind of, they're getting comfortable in their gunplay, it seems. Relic is just starting to swing on everything.
Place device.
And
Stay clear of people.
I
10 seconds
shoot
left.
he got a really early pick. Who was that again? Hobbs?
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Once you get that early of a pick, especially in the 4v4,
Attackers
I
must
feel like you
locate
just kind of
and
have to
defuse the
push it.
bomb.
Reloading.
All right.
All right. Let's see what
little more roam this
emotional
time.
damage does. Yeah, they're spreading it out. Okay, landmines on the bottom of West Main. He may get company here with Texan real quick, actually. Texan's pushed in. And he's got
Attackers have dropped the bomb to
landmines on the bottom. Looks like he got taken out. Good trade, though. Not really a trade, but a refrag.
Swapping mag.
Double kill again for Relic, and there's one for...
Ranger gets another Oreo's last remaining.
Whew, this is happening very fast. It's very aggressive with the 4v4. 2v1 now in favor of Squirrel, all up to Oreo's a sledge. He does have 2 nades left, so you'd like to see him take that. I don't know if he knows that this is all clear to take here. I think all damage has been done. Unless you can see anyone. I don't see anyone down here.
They've all went back upstairs. We're gonna ride it out with Oreos
Yeah,
here.
He is the only one being very cautious, rightly so. A lot of
Attackers will
bloodshed
cover
in
the
this
bomb
hallway.
diffuser.
He has scooped up diffuse. He does have 2 nades and also 2 drones available. We'll see if he wants to use them. Taking some refires. Yeah, default cams, guys.
Still up. They're getting pings off of it.
He's getting shot at by both members of Squirrel. Still has not taken out the default cam, so they're going to know every move he makes here in this West Main. Pre-fire is going out from the kitchen. He is going to cook this nade. Finally get a nade off. That might
And
connect
the ADS
some...
snags it right up.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Just
I don't know if
opening up
that's-
those. I kind of felt like that was
actually-
a benefiting him.
Yeah, it was covering his move in, and there you go. He gets taken out from that various zombie by Ranger with a 2-piece. Tough angle there. And you got to think, if he were able to move in behind that zombie wall on West Main, he had a little more coverage. You know?
Having the extra roamer there to trade out a kill actually worked out for him there.
Yeah, big time decision for Squirrel to switch up the momentum. Looked like it could be a landslide there on that bottom West Main push when they were able to take out landmines, but a great job on the trade by Squirrel. And I kind of like that they got the trade, they got the refrag, even the
Attackers need
numbers
to
up a
locate and
bit,
defuse bombs.
and then went right back to site. So, and they just went right back to site. Hey, we got numbers now. 2v1. What can they do?
Gonna give this another go up top. I'd like to see how much they drone, see
Attackers
if
have
they
located a bomb.
elect to try to do a double roam again.
I gotta
See that
tell
there's
you
only
here,
two there.
I'm just thinking out loud, but call me crazy. If you're in a 4v4, does that not make drones more valuable?
5 seconds left.
I would say so.
But yet we're seeing quite the opposite the way
Attackers
this
are
has been
moving
played
to
out.
defuse a bomb.
I would say maybe. I really don't know. maybe flank drones are more valuable.
Flank drones, or I don't know. I mean, we had Oreos in the 1v2 there. Still had 2 drones in his pocket. Relic has been definitely using his drones. We did see Relic get wall denial earlier at this very site in round 1. They were able to blow that main wall. There's a default cam. You love to see it. That's the one that basically cost them the round last time.
A lot of. Feel like we're seeing a lot more droning this round.
I think they realized it. They've gotten this far on gunplay alone.
Just trying to get a little pop shot through the floor there. See
Yeah,
what would happen.
Little flick
See where
there
Ranger
by
is. He is
Sledge.
coming up library stairs slowly. Hop's taking some damage.
The Rangers in a really good spot here. I don't think they've tried to threaten this first floor at all. They're going straight top main, and there's your first kill. That's Sledge off the board.
And he's roamed every round too, so you would think that they would try to find him at least.
It looks like Relic's on the
Before
hunt.
being ripped, this might land here.
Oh, Relic's got one right to
And
the
that'll hit.
Oh, what a C4.
That is right in his face.
Landmines just dropped it right in. With
Ranger
that
is
Amazon
still
Prime
underneath.
delivery. Same day. You still have your hard breach, so this is doable.
Yeah, they got the wall open.
And they have the gridlock who can cover some of these rotates, these flanks. If they're able to get this plan,
Bomb located
Rangers
by
in a
attackers.
very good spot here.
Reloading, cover me!
He's gonna go ahead, move right in.
The C4 is gonna land. Texan's the only
Ranger.
one left.
Ranger with a huge play with a C4. With the Kobe play right over the railing.
Then only 20 seconds left. Rangers already came back upstairs, up library, and he gets taken
15
out.
seconds left.
That's a great shot there by Texan.
10
See,
seconds.
I
Attackers
don't
have
know if that was
recovered their
intended, but we're gonna roll with it. Texan gonna try to push in behind half wall here, taking some shots from Piano, and just doesn't have enough
Operators, you are
time.
out of time.
Woo!
Tough.
First half going to Squirrel 4-2. It looked like Emotional Damage had the momentum going in after rattling off those 2 wins, but good change up by Squirrel.
Good.
Good. The Valkyrie play with Ranger was very big for Squirrel in those last 2 round wins.
Yeah, we got Ranger and Relic both at 6 kills. Landmines with 4 and Texan with 4. Defeat with 3. Oreos
Yeah,
with 2.
Protect your bombs from being defused by
Ruri
attackers.
and Hobbs with 1.
I can't see that. I don't know where you're seeing that at, but
Don't
that's
worry
great.
about it. Don't worry about it.
It'd be great if the stream could see it.
I just told them. And they can see it right now on the screen.
Okay, thank God.
It's on the player card things.
Oh, well, please
They are
still
going
show it.
upstairs for everything will be shown.
Okay. Sorry, panic.
Stats
seconds
will
to
be
go.
there.
All right. Well,
I
we're
have
switching
analysts
it up.
running as well, so we'll have that
5 seconds
info
remaining.
if needed.
Good. First half over. Squirrel takes the
Attacker's
first half
objective
4
is
to
to
2,
locate
so
a
we're
bomb
switching
and
it up. Emotional damage does get to switch on to the defensive side, so we'll see if that benefits. This is science at work. We're getting to see, we know kind of the meta of how this map can go in a 5v5. But what
Right.
happens in this situation? Is it more defender sided? Is it more friendly for the defenders with 4 versus 4 relics? Getting pretty aggressive here on the road. That's a good Ayana.
One playing the top library, and then one playing underneath and roaming. That's the Valk, which is Oreos. Looks like he may be waiting on a call for a C4, or maybe
Could
a
have a
sound
Valcam.
cue.
Or a Valcam. They're definitely wanting to take this library side aggressively.
Like he's missing his opportunity here.
Please say he has Valcam up there. Please? No?
Relic has already fallen back to sight. So Oreo's the last one
A bomb
remaining
has been located.
outside on the roam.
Yeah, Oreos could screw this up for
He's getting a ping.
so there is that could still be the main cam.
Shot drone going live.
Texan is
Ranger-
watching his cams for him.
Ranger did take some damage. Do they have anything to get this wall? They have the twitch, but
He
that's
does
there
land
it
the
is.
C4. It's good
That's
teamwork
big.
there.
Reloading, cover me.
That's Ayana off the board. Ranger has had a hot hand here for Team Squirrel.
Now they're on the hunt.
Yeah, they know that Valkyrie is somewhere causing a ruckus underneath.
Oh, and you just missed it.
No
Oh, my
way.
Do they have an air jab up top?
I mean,
Doesn't sound like it.
at some point they have to
Attackers
just
have dropped the bomb
disregard. And
diffuser.
there's another one. Landmine's the only one. Oh, that's 3. Just boom, boom, boom.
Just
Wow.
like that.
Just like that, the round's over. At all different sites. Unbelievable. Emotional damage on the defensive end looks pretty scary. That was a very good first hold on the top floor, which is coincidentally the floor that Squirrel kind of struggled with a little bit. Gave up around, I believe. Not that a 4-2 is really a struggle.
Well, so far I believe it has been exactly as the other side. So defense won the first.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe I'm
first
remembering
two.
that wrong.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Attackers
remembering
need to
that wrong.
locate and
It was
defuse
Thanks,
as many
2-0,
bombs as they
2-0,
can.
then 2-2. So it's been
That's right.
2-2, 2-2,
2-2,
2-2.
2-2, 2-2, and we could have another 2-2
Attackers
here.
have located the bomb.
And they go basement for their second choice here.
Interesting. Basement with no Kaid or Bandit, which Kaid is banned.
Maybe they're playing some crazy strats here. They're gonna
No
open
way.
the wall up a little bit. Can't
Okay.
think of what they call that.
10 seconds to
Can't
insertion.
recall.
Use it if you have
Peppering the wall a little bit, sort of.
5 seconds to go.
Pepper, pepper, pepper.
Lets you hear a little better, but I don't necessarily
If you're not tricking,
understand
what's the
it
point?
because all they have is the mute.
Yeah. Muscle memory, I suppose.
It is possible. It is possible. We do have Texan upstairs, putting a bulletproof on the wall here and getting the hatch. See what kind of entry they got going on. See how aggressive they are.
Well, they don't have a sledge or breaches, so they may not be trying to get anything vertical in the main lobby. Looks like they may go for a wine push here. Ranger's already taken small garage or big garage, whatever you want to call it. Gonna open that up for the squad there.
Always like to open it up for the squad. Landmines runs in and gets Texan off the board quick.
Yeah, taking Texan off the west main, looks like. Nade's going in for Ranger. Gonna bank this one off, trying to get that close wall play. And there's the Goyo. I like the Goyo. That lasts for what, 20 seconds?
It lasts a lot longer now.
Activating it.
Which I haven't
Absurd.
really played him yet since his rework.
They did blow this cubby side of wine, which that's, in my opinion, that's a better wall to blow. You have more cover.
Ruri gets
like-
knocked. It's just
Yeah, it's-
Oreos and Relic now,
Frag grenades
and
out.
Oh.
they are moved into sight.
Thurman's going to try to get this plan down. He's going to be able to get this, especially with the revive popping off. Refiring out, but gets taken out by landmines with the Jackal play.
They get one with the C4.
It's another big C4 for
Oh, and Hobbs just has
what a
fraction of
shot.
health.
Oreos gets one. We're in a 2v1 post plant. Oreos is going to have to clutch this. C4 going out. That will miss.
Defenders have located the diffuser.
He's going to have to get very aggressive, and it's shut down by Squirrel. And that was, I'm telling you, it's just easier to push this basement. It just is.
Yeah. There's a reason you don't see it as often as you used to.
Yep, and we're keeping informed, Mosey. 2-2. 2.
No,
I'm wrong.
1-1. 1-1 in this half.
Just checking you.
Math is hard.
Math is hard, especially at 10 o'clock and when you're old and had a few drinks.
Well, the kill leaders are both up to 7 now. But Ranger, I believe it's a different
Attackers
person
need to locate and defuse bombs.
for Squirrel that is leading the team in kills. But Ranger's still sitting at 6, and they are going to go kitchen dining now. That's
Yeah,
their
Rangers-
third map.
Rangers had some big kills, but landmines was 7. And
Bomb
only 4
located by
deaths.
attackers.
Top frag right now for Squirrel.
Landmine's taking over for the attack side. Say, hey,
Yeah.
you did your part. I got this now.
Relic right now, top frag for emotional damage was 7.
Camera in position.
But overall, the kill spread for both
seconds
teams
left
is
before
pretty
insertion.
spread out even. They do elect to go to this different kitchen
5
side,
seconds
which
to
I
insertion.
think is the play.
I do like seeing a castle on this, but I don't think they're
Attackers are
going to
heading
be
out to
playing it
defuse
the
a
way
bomb.
that you would probably
New camera feed
see
up
it
and running.
normally, just because it's a 4v4. I may be wrong. Maybe he's going to go ahead and play it out.
We shall see.
Definitely
Time will tell.
Unorthodox match, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know when you're in a match with 4v4,
Loading new magazine.
you know your muscle memory will take over at some point, like and set up as if you have 5.
Yeah, Hobbs
then-
already in library, taking out default.
That may not be the play though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You may have to adapt a little bit according to numbers, which Hobbs is definitely doing because he's taking library, like you said, immediately. Following this Iona drone here by Ranger. Looks like he's got some
he
soft
almost gets
beams.
TK'd.
Oh! That was the Iona drone, though. That was not an actual person.
Who is that down there?
I don't know, but that's a Texan off the board. Castle above. C4 misses for Valkyrie. Relic hanging out on bottom main with one right above him. Gives a soft ping. He does hear the footsteps above him. He's going to smartly back off of that and relocate.
was quiet sprint.
Well, he's just a relic, Josh.
Bomb located by attackers.
Hope we don't have another sound issue. But it did get very quiet. Okay, so here's some gunshots.
Don't know. I don't hear anything. That's another one off the board for emotional damage. And the attacking side of Squirrel is looking very efficient. They have top control now here in master bedroom with the hatch open.
Well, that's the thing with, you know, you lose that top floor presence and you already opened the hatch. You gave them that free.
That's what I meant about the 4v4 situation with the castle and the vertical play. If he's off, it's off or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, and he just
Attackers
sees
bomb diffuser has been
Oh, what a
dropped.
shot! But
Hobbs
gets
with another.
traded. Hobbs on the fly there with a double kill and the trade to avenge his fallen teammate. Now it's all up to Oreos again. I feel like we've
Attackers
seen
recovered the
Oreos
bomb
quite a bit in, as last man standing. 3v1, 20 seconds. You got to think he's going to play it until they plant the bomb, and that is happening
15 seconds
now.
left.
Oh, he could just see him, but Ranger was peeking along next to the planter.
That's good coverage by your teammate there. Plant going down. Watch as he's getting the plant. Easy pickings for Squirrel, and they are on a roll right now. 6-3.
Yep, this match point right here, and Ranger went ahead and took over that top frag for his team. Relic still hanging in there on his side, but not getting much help with this Squirrel attack.
Yeah, emotional damage has just been getting kind of worked over here by this very efficient Squirrel attack. Very aggressive Squirrels.
I never knew them to be so aggressive,
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
but here we
You
are.
know,
Back to the top floor.
depends on the season, I guess.
Yeah, you know, maybe
And
their
it's
stash
rolling
got.
season.
Oh,
Camera feed running.
maybe the stash has been. Their stash was taken away.
There's a nut joke in here somewhere.
EDD primed.
And
Maybe
there
we
you
just-
have it.
Device.
We're just choosing not to take it.
Camera in position. Device placed. Device primed.
Cap can traps
10
coming
seconds
out.
to go.
See if that benefits them any. I feel like it
5
might
seconds left.
work out for them just because they have been kind of moving in fairly quickly.
Attackers'
Hobbs
objective
and
is to locate a
landmines
bomb
just
and
been
defuse it.
Yeah,
pretty
Hobbs
much
was in
going straight in.
library. Hobbs was in library at the drop. It's just really hard to gauge as a defensive side when to roam, when to not roam in a 4v4. Because you're not going to have... normally when you're roaming and you want to hold top floors like this above objective, you're going to have help.
Yeah.
You're going to have a flank watch. You're going to have someone with you. You're just not going to have that right now in a 4v4. So it's a dice roll. Do you want to roll it with the 1, or do you want to just omit it completely and try to bunker up and maybe get creative with your flanks and roams,
Right.
as opposed to, playing the
Throwing
same
out
old, same
Solar.
old.
And
There's
defeat.
another entry
Bomb has been
for
located.
defeat.
Takes out Ruri.
2 drones and trophy now pinging.
Got to reload.
Pinging.
Sorry, I'm running out of saliva.
Relic is going to dip on out of there with the Oryx and get up the hatch.
Interesting dip. You very rarely see the Oryx dip upstairs, but that's kind of dope. We got to see that.
We like to bring you things you don't really see, you know?
Yeah, 4v4s. Oryx rotates
Oryx.
upstairs.
They even it out, Texans.
If Texans can get the gun rolling here, this could turn. Oh, and as I say that, there's another emotional
Oh,
damage
my.
off the board. What a shot by the
Looks like he was
Jackal.
going for the footprints there, and
It just happened to come in his crosshair. Thermite getting the plant down here, and looks like they have pretty good coverage. Texans going to have to rotate all the way around here in the piano. He's going to have to clutch this in a 1v3 to pull out this and keep this match going.
yeah, one on a rappel and Solarium window, so this is going to be tough regardless.
Ooh, taking shots from Piano, and Landmine gets the 3-piece to close it out. And that is the first win of the season for Squirrel. And I know it's a 4v4, but they look pretty polished with the 4 that they did have on the attack side.
Yeah, I would love to see this match up with the full game, the 5v5. It would be nice to see. There's your stats for the match.
Good match for Landmines. 10 frags, which is, he had less people to kill. So double-digit frags is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Squirrel, they came out and brought it in the second half. Had the 4-2 cushion, but they didn't really need it. Came out and just aggressed. They were the aggressor on the attacking side and just kind of kept the momentum rolling. It was like a snowball effect.
Yeah.
Rattle.
Well, first ever 4v4 is in the bag. It sucks. I don't think anybody really, fully got invested, just because it's just
I was invested.
It's just a downer, when people can't show up.
It is. However, you got to set that at the side. If you're on either one of these teams, you kind of have to check that out. And this is a good time, I think, if anyone's still here, to remind everyone, if you want to be in a competitive league, show up. If you can't show up, don't schedule the match. We know things happen, but rarely does it happen. We had, what was it you said, Mosey? No matches so far in this first week of Bro League. Have we had a full team or both teams show up?
There's been a sub for each
match
so far.
We have had some full teams show up, but we have not had a full 10 stack show up for the week. We understand, but if you can't show up, it's not just affecting you, it's affecting your teammates, the casting team, the mods, the admins, and those that do show up, we very much appreciate. And the subs, you're a godsend.
Yeah, well, that'll do it for tonight. We do have one more match for this week, coming Sunday night. So keep your eyes out for that one. We will be back for that.
Last one of week 1.
Yep, last one of week 1. Hopefully everything goes to plan, and maybe we can get a solid game with no subs.
Heck yeah, let's get it. That's a Squirrel win, 3 points to Squirrel. And, until next time, I'm Jeff Cat, and you are...
I'm Mosey.